Hello, I am Jomika and welcome back to Barlynaland episode 20. We're starting out back at the chicken shack. I added in some chickens inside this chicken just to add to the effect of it being a chicken and have it make some chicken noises. But today's episode for episode 20 is going to be like a special. I'm not going to do any builds or anything like that. I'm just going to go around the server and kind of show you some of my favorite places on the server, some of the farms that I use pretty often or kind of help me out in the beginning. We'll start off with D-Term's shop, his Witch and End Emporium. He does sell a lot of shulker boxes. 4 diamonds each. I've come here many times and bought many shulker boxes from him. Pretty cheap price if you ask me. He goes out like 20,000 blocks or so in the end and just harvests all the shulker shells he can get. So that's been a big help. Another one is Mad Doc's Universal Shop. I bought a bunch of mending books from him a while ago. Looks like he's out of stock now. And yeah, another thing that helped me out because I don't do too much fishing anymore. Yeah, so I am going to head off to the Nether and we'll head to one of my favorite farms on the server. Probably the biggest one, has, maybe not biggest, but definitely has the most different items you can get from it. So I will meet you guys there. Alright, we are here at the AFK Tron. This is built by Ram. Probably my favorite farm. Just kind of a cool entrance here. Got a few different mobs in here, but we'll head in. And it has a lot of things you'll need. So yeah, we've had some problems without people AFKing in the farm, just taking items and then leaving. I always try to refill it, and if I don't refill it right away, I will come back the next day and do some AFKing. So let's go ahead. This is the spider and I think zombie area. Let's go ahead and turn it on. This is where I would mend my items before I knew we had an ender mender. I'd just stand here for a little bit and then come over and hit the zombies, hit the spiders, and that's it. Then we got a smelter here. We've got lots of lag when everything clicks in. But yeah, we got some trading here. We got all like the fishing. There's a AFK fishing farm right there. All the items come in to these chests. Got cooked chicken, string, which I used a lot of, gunpowder, sugarcane, bone, arrows, basically everything you can AFK and get. So I've left donations here. It's a great spot to come and refill some items. And I'm going to turn this off just because of lag while filming. But yeah, here is these guys. We'll come over here and just hit them. Get rid of you too. But yeah, lots of good stuff in this area. Kind of where I get used to where I get my fireworks from. Come over here, get some gunpowder, AFK for a bit, get some paper, and then craft them up. So another one built by Ram that I used a lot in the beginning was his triple spider spawner that he found. And I also stole his elevator design from here, but I'll show you that in a minute. So you jump down here, go through the spider webs, takes a little bit, and then go through. There's his elevator. But to build my tower in the beginning, I spent many nights AFKing here, just standing on this platform, getting all the string, converting it to wool. Yeah, just another great farm, really efficient, worked really well, and got me lots of wool to be able to build that tower. So we will head back, and then I'll show you this elevator, which I'm sure you've seen in my base many times. But you just jump in here, hit the button, go up. His looks a little bit nicer than mine, nice and enclosed, matches the surrounding design, and looks good, works great. And yeah, so we'll head down here. One other thing I noticed on my way over here was he has some parrots in here. I heard some whistling. I was like, what is that whistling? I haven't seen any parrots yet, actually in person on the server, but he has two here just hanging out, waiting for him to do something with. So yeah, we are going to head over to one of my other favorite things, maybe not favorite, but something that I couldn't have built a lot of stuff without. So I will meet you guys over there. The shopping area, and you can see it right here. This is the farm I was talking about. It is the iron farm. Not sure which design it is or who even built it. I want to say it was Greener that built it, but I really have no idea. Could have been a group project, but it currently is broken, I think. And we moved spawn anyways, so it's no longer loaded in. But just this huge area was dug out, and this was here probably way before I joined the server. But I just remember seeing this the first time and being like, wow, that looks awesome. But this was just to let everyone know not to build any doors in this area because it would break the farm. But it definitely did its job. It had iron left over for a long time. I'm pretty sure it still has a lot down here. But I came over and took some here and there. And it looks like it's pretty empty now. Here's a lot of iron. So yeah, lots and lots of iron left over. Probably won't run out for a while still, but when I came on the server, this was just all full of iron. Most of these were like iron blocks too, not even just iron bars. But yeah, this was my source of iron in the beginning, so I could do redstone and anything else I needed with iron. But it did its job. I think we have plans for maybe doing another one as like a group build. But who knows? I mean, we still have plenty of iron left over. I won't be taking any iron from here now that I have my iron farm in my base. But maybe in the future we will have another iron farm that is working. So I'm going to head over to the farming area, the new farming district. There was an old one, but the old one got taken down and moved. So I will head over there and show you the next farm that I have used. Oh yeah, and on our way we can see this little pink bird, or I don't even know what it is. I guess it's a bird. I've seen it in chat what they call it, but it's taken a beating. It used to be a different color. It was changed to pink. It had a mustache at one point. The mustache is gone, and there's been other practical jokes that have been played on it, and it's always changing colors or adding stuff to it. But cool build. I always look for it to see if it changed, but it looks like it's the same as it has been. So now that we're here, this is the farm I was talking about. This is where I came to get some pumpkins early on, so I could do the, what is it? The slime farm. I needed the jack-o'-lanterns for lighting, and then I also used this tree farm a lot early on, and then I also kind of took the design and put it in my own base. So another great farm. I think Mad Doc built this. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know a lot of the things that have been built by other players. I just know that they're here and that they work great. But yeah, I should really start looking for signs of who actually built stuff, if there even is a sign. But this was another good build. We will head to the next one. Alright, so just to kind of give you an update on the bird I was talking about, it's actually an owl. I knew that, I just couldn't think of the word for it. And that was built by KDK, at least the original one was, and people have changed it again. So we are here in the next build. This one I couldn't live without for sure, and this is the Ender Mender. I'm pretty sure most servers have something similar to this, but yeah, it's loud, it gets the job done, and it's probably the fastest way to repair your tools. I always see a lot of people, other people from the server in here, and I'm always in here at least once an episode, once a day, but I'm in here all the time. I'm in the process of trying to find a stronghold that's a little bit closer to my base. Not that it's too far out, but sometimes it's hard to get out here, and I get lazy, and then I'm like, nah, I just won't mine anymore. But yeah, I don't know who built this. It's a great build. I know Ram is always working in the end. He's done a lot of work in here. I'm gonna guess that he's the one that built it, but I'm not really sure. So if it's somebody else, just let me know and I will give you credit. But I do know that Ram has done a lot of work in here and just kind of decorated everything, made it all look cool, added lots of grass, built this little kind of shop area. You can get potions and I think books. Let's see, potions and books, yeah. And here's a little map of the end. So really awesome build, looks really cool, and also does really good mending. One other thing I'll show you is, I don't know how many times I've dropped my items over there by the Ender Mender, but it picks up all the Ender Pearls and drops them in here, and these are just full, and they are always full. So back here is a dropper that I have had to like break apart a couple times just to get an item that I had dropped. Like I just recently lost my pickaxe, and then all of the Ender Pearls come through here and just break this and then wait for my pickaxe to come, and eventually it does, and then just put it back and we're good to go. But yeah, just if you do come back here, make sure you replace this stuff. And you are bugging me. I hope that wasn't anything that was needed, but it is now dead. So that is the end. Looks great. One day I will probably fight the dragon. Hopefully it doesn't ruin anything. I don't think it will, but everything again looks great. So I'm going to find the next farm I'm thinking of. It's a little bit further away. I just recently spent, I don't know, two whole nights AFKing and like 1.5 full days. I took a lot of items from it, and I just want to make sure I refilled it. It's a personal base farm that I used, but we'll head over there and I'll give you a little tour and kind of explain it a little bit more. Alright, here we are. This is D-Term's Dual Witch Farm. I needed a lot of redstone, and I did not want to go farming for it, and this looked like a great place to get it because it said Dual Witch Farm. So here it is. I came in here, took a whole bunch of redstone, and it still needs to be refilled a bit, but these are full. These got little indicator lights letting you know that these areas are full, and yeah, that's it. So basically, come in here, step on this pressure plate, and it activates both farms. All the items will eventually start coming up here, and you just kind of AFK here for a bit. One problem we had, or D-Term had, is he was pushed off the AFK platform by a zombie pigman. So we've been using these blocks to kind of block ourselves in, just so we don't get killed by anything or knocked off the edge. So we've been leaving signs back and forth, just letting each other know what happened. He kind of blocked me in the first time, and yeah. So I definitely need to come back here, do some more AFKing, get this redstone back up to just about full, because it's only one and a half chests maybe. But yeah, we'll jump down here, and you can see that there's the first witch farm, and then this is the second one over here. Not sure what the lights are on the edge here, but yeah, lots of indicator lights everywhere, and just a really cool build, and definitely got me a lot of redstone that I needed. Haven't used it yet, but I do have a project in mind for it. So we are going to head back over, and I have one more farm to show you guys that I used. I think we may have some more, but there's definitely at least one more. So I'll head that way, and I will show you guys that one. Okay, here we are. This is one of the Guardian farms on the server. This is the one that I used. Yeah, you just come down here. When I came in, it was completely full, but it just uses suffocating. No XP or anything, just for the items, but they all come in here, and yeah, it's really efficient. Lots and lots of drops come down here, and this is where all the drops end up. But these were full last time I came in here. Looks like somebody's been here. But yeah, super good farm. Lots of stuff in here. Another one I've used a little bit. I knew I wanted to use sea lanterns in the future, so I went and got them preemptively while I knew I could be AFK for a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that there are no other farms that I missed, and then we'll be back with the next farm, or yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, there's one last area I wanted to show you guys. It's sort of new. It's actually right here. This has been here for a bit. I don't remember who built it. It was here before I joined the server. But this is a ban hammer. It's there to remember all of the players that have been banned for stealing from other players. And I think it was built by Big Ball and Andy. This is a new shopping center hub area where the rails lead to, and you can go inside and there are shops in there. It's a nice little clock somebody built. I think there's a sign here that shows who built it. The area is called Granite Harbor, or Granite Bay. I don't remember which one. Union Terminal. I thought there was dome made by E. Russian Guy, layout by Shorey, and rail to spawn by Big Ball and Andy, and Point for Link. So those are the guys that were involved in building this area. And then there's just little shops in here. Still new, so not all of them have opened their shops yet. But yeah, just the massive build looks really awesome, just along with most of the things on this server. So yeah, and then at night, I'm pretty sure it's still a thing, but these doors will close and all the shops will be closed and everything, and can't get in or out if you're already in there. I have been locked in there before, not knowing how to get out. But yeah, we will fly around this building, and I think it is a villager trading building. I don't know if it's still used, but yeah, it is a villager trader. A lot of empty mine carts. I don't know how to use it, but it is here. I don't even know if it still works or not, but just a really cool build. So that's going to do it for today's episode. If you liked this kind of video, go ahead and let me know. If you want me to stick to the builds, I can do that too. And in the future, if I do one of these videos, I'll just have it be an extra instead of being that week's episode. I do plan on doing more videos per week in the future, but right now I'm just trying to get ready, backlog a few, because I am moving and I will be without my computer for, I want to say, almost a month. So I definitely wanted to keep it to 1 week episodes so I can have one still going out every week, and then hopefully by the time I get set up and moved in and everything, I can pick up right where I left off and not have missed a week. So yeah, that is going to do it again for today's episode. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.